Greetings, my future self. This is a video, my first video vlog for my trips, and I just want to have basically I just want to have a diary of the place I went to, or and how I got ready for whatever trip. Okay, so that in my future, future self can see it, or if I have kids and stuff, so they'll know how to get ready for some trip. Okay, this year 2013, September 11 2013, I'll be flying to Ukraine. Ukraine is I'm not sure where it is, but as far as I know, it's in Europe. Why did I choose Ukraine? Ukraine is I think Ukraine is they have like a lot of pretty ladies, and that's it. Because I've been going back and forth from my country, from the Philippines, and I don't really see me growing, because the same thing, same people I see, I don't mind seeing them again, but I want to have my own, I want to grow, I want to see different places, different cultures. So with this one, since I'm pretty new and I'm pretty, I got no idea with their culture. So what I did was I joined a tour group. So I actually went to a website, and they do have it's actually a what do you call that? Mail order bride website. You can see that there's like an Anastasia, Foreign Affair, and stuff like that. Name it, and I mean there's a bunch. What I chose is like the Anastasia ones, because as far as I know, they're the biggest ones, and I just want to elaborate on how they do it. And nowadays, I don't know why it's still called a mail order bride, because I think it's people think that it's prostitution, but it's not. Because the thing is, you still have to know the lady, you still have to court the lady, you still have to know them basically. And it's not like a lot of men gets disappointed because they think they paid a lot of money, because it is a lot of money. Just upfront to you, I just want to it's around like $5,000 that I saved up, just for this trip. And this trip includes like 3 days of party or social, or whatever they call mixers and stuff like that. And that mixer is really nice, because they have like the ratio of guys and girls is really awesome. Because like one guy is probably most probably 7 girls or 10 girls. That's how they mix things. Right now, I think they have like 200 or 300 girls that we're gonna see there. They're well educated. Some of them doesn't speak English, but there are translators there that I don't really have to worry about that. And the funny thing is, you consider that in the States, I've been here for like around 10 years already, and all the freaking parties I go to, it's usually like 3 girls, 10 guys, and 2 of the girls there, they're not really my type, and one has a boyfriend. One of the girl there is actually maybe looks like a guy also, or maybe it is a guy, she is or he is a guy or whatever, That's why it's actually, when you see in the movies, when you see like a lot of girls, it never happened to me. I've been to clubs, I've been to parties and stuff like that. It just disappoints me. So that's why I thought of going to this trip, so at least to meet some pretty ladies. And the thing about it is that people think that they're what do you call that, gold diggers. Honestly, you really don't have to go to Ukraine to get to meet some gold diggers, because I've dated gold diggers also. Well, I cut them off already, but I know how they are, and I know how to get rid of them anyways. So it doesn't really matter where you go. There's always gold diggers. And also, that's kind of generalizing people. That's kind of suck. That's kind of mean. Also, is I just wanted to know, like, for some odd reason, because I'm an 80s kid, I'm like 31. I grew up with writing letters, visiting them, doing romantic stuff like that. It doesn't really exist anymore here nowadays. I'm not sure if it's a Western thing or a generation thing, because me, I like writing letters. I like, visiting them, giving them flowers and stuff like that. Like typical gentleman, like that's how I am. But nowadays, they don't. The girls here in the United States, they don't really appreciate it. That's it. That's the word. They don't really appreciate it, because they find it boring. They find it weird. They're gonna brand you like they're gonna brand you. What do you call that? Yeah, weird. They're gonna brand you needy. They're gonna brand you uh, a stalker. Like for example, like I remember when I was in high school, and I grew up in an all boys school, and we have like all girls school on the other side. I do visit them, and they appreciate it because it took me a while. It takes time for them, for me to see them, and write them letters and stuff like that. But nowadays, if you do that, they see it as creepy or really needy and stuff like that. So that doesn't really work for me. At least, and that's why I'm trying to stay away from Western culture. That's why I date like Chinese. I date different cultures, but that happens. Like also, I remember I dated this girl, and we barely see each other, and we barely text. And she said like, "Oh, you're smothering me." We only go out once a week. I don't really mind. Because I'm an easy guy. As long as you're doing your stuff, that's it. Yeah, I'm cool with it. It's just I said I'm like smothering her. That's kind of crazy. Also, one thing is yeah, so I'm hoping my trip there, I can meet some decent and educated women. So for me, the thing is, one thing that you have to do is it's an investment of like $5,000. But just think of it as like, it's like Match.com that you have to spend money on. So you have to go out with them. It's the same thing. But with this one, everything is actually set up. The $5,000 include like the hotel stay. It's a really nice hotel, and I actually Googled it, and they have they have like a 4 out of 5 rating. So it's a really nice hotel. And you do have translators there. You have transportation is covered. Breakfast is covered. The 3 parties that you have to go to is covered. It's like a lot of stuff is covered. So I think it's worth it. Because the thing is, if I go there and I really got no idea, just like what I did before I went to Singapore, I just went there, and for the person that I was gonna meet, like she just bailed out on me, and it was like the worst thing ever. I was just stuck in the hotel doing nothing, because I was afraid of like going out. I know Singapore is the safest place, but it's just I have anxiety. I can't just go out. All right, so like and the cash money, it really depends with you how much you spend. But the things that you have to be careful of are like people that have their own translators. Make sure you're the one who's gonna choose where to go to, because you don't know what's going on. But that's why you have to be the one that chooses the place to go to or eat or whatsoever. And second is like don't go to alleys, man. Like it's the same thing in LA. If you go to LA, if you go to dark places and shit, you might get in trouble. Like me, I don't do drugs. I don't do those kind of stupid stuff. I stay away from those kinds of places. And No, never accept any drinks from other people. You know, those simple stuff. But you know, sometimes we just think of too much for fun stuff, and we get in trouble because of that. And what else? Like how? All right. What I did was, you know, I lost like 25 pounds. You know, because I did try. Because you know, because you're gonna meet somebody, you have to be in shape also. You know, be your best self. You know, you can't be yourself. That's why you're not. You know, you're not meeting people. That's why you have to be the best. You have to be the best of yourself. And from there, what else? Well, I pack light. I guess I pack light. You know, make sure you have like I know it sucks, but like this kind of bag. You know, like like a belt bag or something. You know, so that you need to carry your stuff all the time. Make sure you have a copy of your passport. And also, like you have a copy of try to get. I know it's get a insurance. You know, just to make sure, especially right now, it's like everything is getting all crazy. All right, so I guess that's it for now, and in 11 hours I'll be in Ukraine, and you know, I'll try to post another video. And if you have any questions whatsoever, wait, who am I talking about to? This is actually for me, for myself, but whatever, you know, if you have any question, or whoever even watches this. You know, like, I don't know, whatever. But, yeah. Alright.